Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Oasis. For the first time in this series, I'm going to do a little post-commentary. Because why not, I guess. So yeah, I've decided to do that, and I'll probably do that for the rest of the series, except for maybe doing some live commentary if I do another update video. Like I've done a couple times already in this series, where I actually sort of just take you guys on a tour around the zoo and give you some of the backstory, or I guess, or the methodology, I guess, behind the things I'm doing. So, but if I do the post commentary like this, I probably won't have to do those anymore. So, anyway, what I'm doing in this episode is actually building the Oasis part of the Oasis. So basically the reason it has the name the Oasis. I kind of originally intended to put this in the center of the zoo. But both because of restraints on the size of the zoo with some of the other exhibits I built, not really planning ahead as much as I should have, but also I just sort of changed my mind, I guess you could say. But I like the way it looks in it when it's finished. It's also just sort of the name of the zoo. It's not that important. It's sort of a double meaning. Yes, it is built around an oasis, but it's also the town itself is, and the zoo is sort of an oasis in and of itself. That's all this gathered life and stuff in one area in the middle of the desert. So, but anyway, here I'm just basically most of this video is going to be me placing all the plant life and stuff around the body of water. So, and then I do put some flamingos in there, just something. Moving around. I didn't put any fish. I kind of forgot, actually. I might go back and do that in the future, but we'll see. Yeah, but a lot of plant life around it. You know, definitely this is the most dense foliage you'll see in any part of this zoo. So, but after this, there's really not. There is definitely space left, but there's not going to be a ton of exhibits, because I know in the next couple parts, not the next one after this, but shortly after that, I'm planning to do a small animal house, and that's going to take up a lot of room, because that's going to be pretty big. I have some plans for that. It's going to be pretty cool if I can get it to look the way I want, because I want to do something sort of two-story, and yeah, it's going to look pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But after that, there's not going to be a lot of space left for other exhibits. So, I also do fill in. Did I already do it in this? Oh yeah, I did. That area right there. See, I put that little building right there, and it's basically just a facade. It doesn't serve any purpose. I thought about making it functional as something for the guests, but I just decided not to. Instead, I put something like that in the next episode after this. I already recorded it, and I do put another little marketplace sort of area that also serves as an exhibit. There's an exhibit there as well. So, but yeah, that's all the next one. I don't really talk about that right now. As you can see, still just sort of putting foliage, putting some Palestine wetlands type grass and stuff around to make it look like it is definitely more overgrown, much more lush here than it would be anywhere else in the area. So, and I'm adding the flamingos, and then I think I pretty much will jump into a guest mode and give you guys a final little walkthrough of what's going on. Once I'm done filling in this area here, I guess I decided I needed some rocks there. And not too much to say about this one. I like the way it turns out at the end. I like the path going through it, so people can kind of walk around and get up close to the flamingos and the water in general. Oh, I gotta fill in this area here. I actually built the building. Yeah, forgot about that. But like I said, it's just a facade. Really, it doesn't serve any purpose, but as a space filler. Those elevated beams, though, do look pretty good, I think, for this style of architecture that I'm going with. I do use those a little bit more in the second marketplace. actually considered going back and just, because now I have more downloads and stuff and I'm just better at the game than when I first started this zoo. I thought about going back and trying to adjust or fix up the I wanted to show you guys this right here. Look at all these baby ostriches. Like, this is not that long that they've been in there. There's literally like 1 million of them in there. I don't know how many eggs hatch at once, but apparently a ton. So that's a lot. But anyway, like I was saying, I thought about going back and really fixing up the earlier parts of the zoo and just changing them, you know, doing more of the techniques and using the new downloads I have, but I decided not to for the most part. I did go back and change just a couple of fences, but that's about it, because I just, you know, you really could just spend hours tweaking and trying to get it just right and, you know, playing around with it, but well, you know, one, you'll never get, there's no such thing as perfect, it doesn't exist, so you'll just be constantly changing and adjusting and stuff. And if I were doing it for myself, I might do that, probably still wouldn't, but it might. But when you're doing it, you know, here on YouTube, you kind of have to make progress, you know, you can't just constantly be going back and making changes and stuff. So I'm not going to do that. Like I said, I did go back and just adjust a couple of things, but I'm not going to go back and redo things. It just doesn't make sense to do that. So you'll see some of the changes once I do another walkthrough, though. I think they've helped. Like this fence right here, I use that more. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you're liking the way the series is going. I'm definitely excited to see some of the stuff that's coming up soon. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.